It's
Okay.
crazy.
Can you guys see me up here? I feel like this. Can you turn that light on for me real quick?
Man, if you turn the light up more, you're gonna look like a ghost. You're already light skinned enough, Brandon.
For real? Oh yeah, no, yeah, actually, yeah, turn that shit off. Damn, I didn't think it was that much of a difference. Holy shit. Wow. All right, hold on. How is that? Is that better?
Yeah, you're good. We can see you.
Oh, okay. I can't tell. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me just wipe my camera off.
Dang it, B. I already hit recording.
I know, I'm coming. We're recording. We're here. All right, let me know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, we're started? Are we already live?
No. Not yet. I mean, recording, yeah, but we haven't actually started.
Okay.
All right. Ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Grassroots Podcast. As always, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification button, be notified for our latest to the greatest episodes, as well as make sure to join our Discord, people. For those that don't know, our Discord is popping 10. It's popping, meaning you're going to want to be in there. Now, for a lot of those people that were in our GroupMe chat, that's the chat. You guys, if that have been around, you guys know what that is. Please move over to Discord. We are not going to continue to use GroupMe. Discord has a bunch of other sections in there where we can have a lot of different conversations, and it's just cooler. So be sure to move over there as soon as possible. Also sign up for our newsletter, because for events like this or transitions like these, they'll be sure to be in there. So please move over. I, again, am one of the hosts, Brandon Killabh.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon.
I am the regular Nas.
There's only one regular Nas. I knew what does that mean? There's only one.
Exactly. You know. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know.
I see what you did there. That was a good flip. I see what you did there, my friend.
Well, speaking
How's everyone feeling?
Well, speaking of I mean, guys, there is only one Drake out here in this world, and that Drake recently just dropped a project, a demo tape project.
Yes. How are we feeling about it? Nas, did you hear it? I know E heard it because she checks. You will go for the essentials. So how are you feeling about it?
No, I did
did
hear
this
it.
make your essentials?
No, I mean, listen, man. Drake is a great artist, right? But I've heard better. And I heard you and Lyric discussing how you believe this was just some of his throwaway songs. I don't think he needed to put it out. I think I could have done without it. You know, I didn't like it. I'm just being honest. I think he's a really dope artist. He puts out really dope music. He's consistently when it's an album, when it's a legit album, and he's applying pressure to people. I don't think anybody's better than him. However, this album was a miss for me. I didn't enjoy it.
Okay. What about you, E?
It's funny because I'm in the middle. Like, I feel like there were certain tracks that were a whole vibe, and then other ones, it just didn't hit for me. It definitely wasn't a project that, like, from start to finish that, you know, I will go through. I could listen through entirely, right? There are certain projects that have come out recently that from start to finish that I would go through. It wasn't that for me. But I also don't think, like, I'm not along the lines of, like, Nas, where I'm just like, yo, this was just not it. I felt like I was just more in the middle. Like, even like there's just certain projects that like when you play through and you hear that song, it like what you could be doing whatever, right? And you instantly gravitate towards. Like, for example, when I was listening to Snow Allegras, I can't listen to Snow Allegras when I'm doing something because I get caught like singing and just like, it puts you into a whole vibe.
You know what happens when we put on that snow. Snow changes the day, man. Snow changes the day.
It really does. And Drake does have that ability with some of his previous projects, but I just don't think that this was the one for him. And I get it. Right now, you just got to put out content to appease your audience. Like, he put out the Tootsie Slide. He has this. And I think that this project has a different purpose. I feel like when people forget that music is content. And I feel like when you put this content out, it's a different perspective and it's a different viewpoint of him as an artist. And he also showed the diversity in sound within this mixtape. So it actually gave me insight into some of the songs that he was doing behind the scenes that he didn't put out, or some of the demo tapes that he was working on, demo tracks he was working on. So I think that this project served a different purpose than just like, oh, this is a banger.
I agree. But I'm 50-50. So what I was talking about earlier, well, not earlier, with the live with Lyric was, I was having a debate with someone about whether or not this Tootsie Slide record worked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, statistically speaking, this record worked. 100%. It's already broken records. We already know that was going to happen, right? But I don't think it worked in the typical Drake fashion. And that's why I said that this project is like a gimme. It's also the reason why he said, hey, this is just to hold you guys over. For those that don't know, for fans' viewership, the demo tapes that Drake just put out, a lot of those records are extremely old. A lot of those records were released on via SoundCloud or leaked. A few of those records I've had for a very, very long time. I was just never able to play them in iTunes or whatever. I just had them as files. So like to have them, stripped from SoundCloud at one point and then you don't have them at all to then him re-releasing it, I thought it was great. Now, this is where, again, if you're paying attention and your eyes are open, it's very clear that Tootsie Slide there was intent behind it, right? Like there was a purpose behind it. It's not your cliche Drake record. It's actually a cliche record. Something of which you would never think that he would do, but it's strategic. TikTok, dance, I get it. I don't think that record did what it was supposed to do to his liking and or maybe to OVO's liking, and that's how it ended up on this project. I think it's also the reason why you got the records with Playboi Carti. You have the Chris Brown record, and it's like one other record that's on there that's new. But I think that's why. I think to save face for that record, and to still kind of milk the cow a little bit, you take that record and then put it onto a new project, demo tapes, where it's just, oh, these are just throwaway records, air quotes. And then you're able to capitalize on the streaming and what that single did. And then you can help to elevate the project that he just put out with the demo tapes. And then it ushers him into his actual album. So he saves face with this. And just in my opinion, I know that's going to sound crazy just because it's like the #1 record in the world is trending on TikTok, but even still, I don't feel that momentum. Like, do you guys remember when God's Plan came out? I couldn't stop hearing that record.
No.
Do you remember when it's over and it's over and it's far from, like, do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think this record is it. So in short, I agree with you. I think that this was just, I think he just put it out. And it's a hit. It's a win. It's a win-win for him. If it does well, he still capitalizes. He caters to his audience. But I think this was a safety net. I think this was a way for him to save face.
Yeah, I think more importantly, I mean, granted, no one has in their marketing plan strategy for releasing music during quarantine, during a pandemic. No one has that. No one has that strategy. So I think that
they will now.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to. I mean, everyone's gonna have this plan now. I think that with this, like I said, every content piece is serving a point, and maybe this is so interesting for someone who's had pretty solid rollout strategies. I feel like this is also a period of time where Drake is testing even content going out because, like I said, no one knows how to put out content during a pandemic. No one knows. So even it's so cool for me to see someone as Drake where he doesn't have to even promo anything. He can just drop it and it goes fire. But to even see he's rolling out content, he's trying different things. Like even the Tootsie Slide for me, I was just like, wow, Drake is actually doing a song tied to for the purpose of a dance. For TikTok, I would never think that. I mean, and also it's interesting to see him do something that other people have done when typically Drake tries to get on a wave earlier or tries to do something that other people aren't doing as much, especially from a content marketing standpoint. So I just feel like right now he's just trying to figure out just like everyone else.
I can see why though his team wouldn't want him to put out or do a record like that. Because he's in the, when you have tiers of superstars and artists, he's in that upper echelon he's in that tier 1 kind of group with the Hoves and dare I say the late Pac and Biggie, where you could just drop anything and it's a go. You know, he didn't have to make a step-by-step lyrical kind of music tutorial for TikTok. You know, he could have just rapped like he did with the Shiggy dance. He could have just rapped and they would have made up a dance to his lyrics. He's that type of
now
artist.
remember though, with the Shiggy dance, I can't think of the name of that. Was it the God's Plan record? Is it God's Plan? What record did Shiggy jump on? I can't remember.
I'll look it up for you. Just keep going your thoughts.
Well, yeah. Why you look that up? So whatever that record was, again, that happened unintentionally. Drake, being the savvy marketing person, was able to say, "Hey, Shiggy, let's push this." He sees it trending and says, "Hey, let me include Shiggy rather." So yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think we're in accordance. That's what I'm saying. He didn't have to put out a step-by-step tutorial. It's In My Feelings, but the song is In My Feelings. He didn't have to do that. He's so big that, listen, I'm just going to rap. I'm going to make this banger. I'm going to make this dope song. And somebody else they're going to want to dance to it.
Oh, it was In My Feelings, by the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. In My Feelings.
Yeah, so for OVO, I can see why OVO's like, yo, Dre, you really don't have to do this. Like, I understand that you want to do it, and you want to just drop this music just to kind of keep your name out there and keep your name in people's mouths, but you really don't have to do it. Like, you could just wait till June or July for your album, and
Drake probably bored though,
like
man. Drake in comments. Drake. Have y'all seen, like, Drake has been wilding online, like commenting crazy shit. Like,
IG Live more.
Yeah, like he's been out of control.
He killed JoJo's whole momentum.
Killed
every.
Wait, talk about that.
Hey, JoJo came out with an album. She released an album, and nobody said anything about it.
Outside of JoJo saying something about it.
Yeah, outside. Because I was wondering, I'm like, where's JoJo been?
Yeah, so for the fans that don't know, JoJo, the artist JoJo, also put out an album Friday, same day as Drake. No one knew that Drake was putting out this demo tape. So
Good to know.
Yeah. So as JoJo drops his album and everyone, it starts to pick up steam, here comes Drake. Boom, demo tapes. And then JoJo tweets out, "Well, damn, you just killed my whole momentum." So even still, I don't think that she put the LOL, but that could have been the serious face with the LOL. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Her last album was Mad Love in 2016.
I love that album, by the way. JoJo's fire.
It's been 4 years.
JoJo's underrated.
She is.
Super.
And that's why I'm kind of mad for her. It's like, like, your fam, I'm trying here.
JoJo,
you got the embassy. Your house is called the Embassy. Like, you're set, bro.
Word. Like, why are you doing this to me?
Come on, Nas, you should do a campaign. You should do a JoJo campaign on social media.
Yeah. Listen, I'll support you, man. JoJo, I felt bad, but then it's like, that's the game of music. Like, you never know. It's like when Hov and Beyonce, it's the same way with Nas. Everyone was so ecstatic about Nas' album, then boom, Carter's dropped. It's like, that hurt. But it's the game you play.
But it hurts a little bit more now, just because like even like streaming numbers have gone down. So like you really need as much attention as possible. So like when she's like, yes, I'll be able to get this attention. It's been a while. And then Drake just said, oh, let me put these scrap demo tapes out. Let me just put this out. And it's freaking leaked demo tapes that stomped her. Oh my God, I would feel so hurt. It's not even new music. If it was new music, I would understand, but demo tapes? Jeez, man.
Well, that's where I felt bad for her. Cause I'm like, these records are dumb old. Like some of those records are like 5, 6, 7 years old. And yet and still, somehow he shoots to the top. Now, again, if you're playing the streaming game, we know how this works. He would automatically shoot to the top, considering the Tootsie Slide. That record is the #1 record in the world, trending on TikTok, everywhere. So yes, naturally, you take that record and put that on a brand new project with nothing but, let's say that album is completely trash, which is not to me, but let's say it is, right? If you put that one Tootsie Slide record that did what it was supposed to do for him on that, regardless, that project will at least go gold. And if you're an artist of Drake's caliber, that project is going to go next level. So, like, that's one of those things where it's like, damn, how do you beat that as an artist? Or even do you beat and just conform and just say, all right, or concede rather.
Yeah. Those top tier people, man. You can't. How do you beat? How does JoJo compete with that? Short from getting half naked on the internet. How does she like for real? Like how does she compete with Drake, who could put out throwaway records, old records, and still make a complete buzz? That's that little turn that separates the greats from the good people, man.
Also, another thing that was going against JoJo too was Beyonce jumping on Megan Thee Stallion's song in the remix. That's another thing that like added to the fire of like, ain't nobody going to listen because it's Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, and Drake like back to back. Like you can't battle that. You can't.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't listen to it. I listened to it after I listened to Meg's album, after I thoroughly listened to Drake's shit, because again, like I said, a lot of those records I haven't heard in so long. And then there was other music that was out. Like I wasn't checking for JoJo, but I will check for. I'm gonna listen to the album today. Actually, that's kind of like what happened to us. Do you guys remember when we planned this whole big 420 episode with Red and Meth, and then J. Cole announced the tour thing? We were just like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, like, we were screwed. We were just like, yep, there goes the numbers.
We had to eat it.
But funny enough, it's interesting just how content works out, because I think that like it was a learning thing for us too. Like sometimes your content immediately may not resonate, but it can long term, because now every time 420 happens, people actually go to that video piece, because in terms of Red and Meth together, it's a very rare sighting, and it's also a very rare sighting to have them talk about just the marijuana business from different perspectives, which they did on an episode. If you didn't listen to it, go check it out. But I check our YouTube. The numbers just keep going up and up. People are still commenting on it. It's crazy. Yeah. But that just shows you that
that's the beautiful thing about it.
Yeah, it is. And that just shows you about like content. Like can't worry about always like the immediate numbers, because sometimes your content may blow up later on. It's just making sure it's a quality conversation and quality for what your audience wants.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think about the summertime, Drake?
What
about you? What do you think? Drake always prepares for the summer. You think he's ready for this summer? Or what do you think that he's going to be doing this summer?
I think he's going to be cooking. Did y'all see he was in, I don't know if it was a live or if it was an interview. Did you see the little piece with him and Lil Wayne, where Wayne was like, yo, he said to him, Drake wasn't there. He was on a conference call or something with him. But he says, hey, yo, man, this is Wayne talking. Wayne says, yo, when we going to give the people what they want? Like, when are we going to make music again? And so Drake says, yo, I know, but you know that there's high standards for me. I can't just drop when I want to. And we can't just drop when we want to because of the records that we've done in the past. He then goes on to say, but yo, I'm in the studio this entire weekend, this entire week. Come Monday or Tuesday, meaning this Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to send you records. I looked at that two ways.
Mm-hmm.
One, I looked at it like, all right, I thought it was interesting that like the power change of sorts, right? Like, in the beginning of Drake's ascension, it was Wayne being the catalyst to his career and propelling it, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that the one hand washes the other right now. I feel like Wayne is in that position where he is now getting back comfortable and now wants to rap and is tapping Drake now and saying, hey, come on board. Let's go make music. What do you guys think about it? And again, I know I'm giving you the Cliff Notes version, but that's literally what happened. It's, hey, when are we making these records? I'm trying to kill. And then Drake says, yo, see, the problem is, Wayne, is that I know what's going to happen. I'm going to send you these records on Monday or Tuesday. You're going to go in and kill me because we don't do rewrites, and then I'm going to look crazy out here. And then Wayne just started laughing. If I'm being super transparent, I don't believe that to be the case. I think that was Drake being very, very modest and very, very, he's honoring his OG.
Yeah, I think honoring your OG, I mean, that's something that, certain artists are doing, or honoring the people that have been around you. I mean, we've seen that with Kendrick Lamar and TDE. Like, if people don't remember, Kendrick used to open up for J-Rock. And then for him to still support J-Rock, still support the other team, even though Kendrick went from the opener to the biggest act for TDE.
Yeah.
That just, it's not surprising, right? And it's not surprising because Lil Wayne was the catalyst that helped Drake. When Lil Wayne was popping and fire, he helped bring on and support Drake and Nicki Minaj. So I think that it's the right thing to do, and it looks like Drake is honoring that. I feel like if Wayne and him do a fire summer track, I think it'll be set. Like, they should just literally focus in on a summer track. Or maybe they want to do a summer EP project. We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know what these artists are going to do. They have so much freaking time that they can just do whatever at this point.
Yeah, it's so much time, so much access now. You have people like us that are glued to just this form of digital. And it's like, I'm honestly happy just because, like, more artists, especially even like up and coming artists, I'm seeing them like kind of develop their sound a little bit more and be a little bit more vulnerable, because like I've been saying, I feel like this whole quarantine thing, especially for artists, content creators, it's 100% the Wild Wild West. Like, go out and just do shit. Like, as long as, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it's not affecting your label negotiations or any business dealings, go out and experiment. There's nothing wrong with it. But to your point, E, I wonder what summer Drake Wayne quarantine style will sound like, because again, you're used to artists like Wayne and Drake talking about, yo, we're gonna go get it popping in the club. Let's go to the Mondrian and let's go, like, you know what I'm saying? Just talking big cash shit. And it's like, how do you talk big cash shit when, all right, great, you have an embassy, but how much we can't hear about the embassy for the entire album. Oh, we're in the pantry, flooded with groceries. Yeah, like how is that supposed to work? So I'm curious to see like a lot of like how those artists, those gloating artists, the boastful artists, when they're out in the club making it rain, and what's happening here? You're making it rain in front of the bread in the kitchen. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, when I heard about Lil Wayne and Drake, I instantly thought, Lil Wayne is the Michael Jordan of Young Money, right? And of really Southern hip hop. If I'm being honest, he's MJ. Mm-hmm. He had a long run, but when I see him ask Drake, like, yo, when we gonna give the people what they want? It's kind of like, you're Jordan on the Wizards right now, bro. Like, Drake is he's peak Kobe. He's peak. He's been.
I wouldn't say he's Jordan on the Wizards. That's disrespectful.
Jordan was still kind of dope on
Wayne
the Wizards.
Jordan on the Wizards, fam. He just put out a great project.
Great. I don't know.
After how many years? How many years was he in like a label quarantine?
I'm just saying. I think Drake has surpassed him.
I agree.
Music wise, I think he can put out better songs, better albums. He's consistent more than Lil Wayne is right now. So I don't know. Drake may be carrying that EP or that summer album. I don't know. It's Jordan on the Wizards.
I don't know, man. But Wayne is Wayne, man. People still gonna blast for Wayne.
Jordan is Jordan. I'm still gonna watch The Last Dance tonight. Jordan is Jordan. He's still a GOAT.
I get what you're saying. But let's get to some more pressing information that's out. Did you guys see Erykah Badu, the queen herself, and Jill Scott on Versuz?
Oh, I can't wait for Erykah Wright, boy. I can't. Woo! I love Erykah, man. Erykah is, Mama's Gun, I literally went to sleep to in high school. Like, I would put that album on and just doze off.
They're my favorite artists, man. They're two of my favorite artists. Like, that is going to be some euphoric shit with nothing but mad incense, candles, and energy, energy in the IG. Word. It's gonna be mad. You're gonna be able to see the glow. You remember you're gonna see the glow in that stream. It's gonna be nothing but euphoric energy in that stream. I cannot wait to see that.
Yeah. I can't either. I think the other thing too is like Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, like even their tracks like are still like you could still vibe out to. Like On and On. Yo, I could listen to that song on and on. Like it doesn't sound outdated. It does not sound outdated. And also another thing too is just the impact these two women have had in music. I'm also curious to see what are some projects or some things that they did behind the scenes that we don't know about. I think that that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know more about.
I agree.
The funnest fact I heard about ever since this thing was announced was that Eve wasn't invited to that video shoot for You Got Me because she wasn't famous enough yet to be in the video. Did you know that?
Man.
Oh wait. We gotta say whose IG we saw that from. Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, wait, what? Was really? That's crazy. Hold on. Who was it? Oh, I am I don't want to mispronounce. I am is it Ray Davis?
Ray Davis, I thought it was.
I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing. Please, if you listen to this, please correct me. I don't want to mispronounce your Instagram handle. But Sir Joe Exclusive said, well, the real tea is, well, they first put up a thing that said, when Badu and Jill Scott both dropped the Roots, You Got Me during the battle. Then Sir Joe Exclusive said, well, the real tea is that was Eve on the song, and I was with her the day they shot the video, and unfortunately for her, they didn't invite her to the shoot because she wasn't known yet. T, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger.
I mean, one can make an argument that Eve didn't even need that shit, and she's transcended bigger than both of them.
Ooh, that's some tea right there, Brandon.
No, I don't.
You don't. No. I'm not saying from an artist perspective. Let me be very clear. What I'm saying is an overall career progression, ascension. Yeah, like. Eve is on a. I think Eve is on a different level. Like she's on The View. You know what I'm saying? And not trying. I would never discredit them.
Let me put out the trump card real quick. Do you think Eve could drop an incense that smells like herself and sell it out in a few hours like Erykah did?
I think so.
Why does she have to? She doesn't have to. That's the point. She's on a level where she doesn't even have to. And isn't she a billionaire, millionaire? She don't have to do none of that.
And that's all I'm saying. E, you rolling with me. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to bring Nas to the light, man. She don't need to do it. No, we listen. Hey, for the fans, viewership, we love Erykah Badu. We love Jill Scott. We love them. Come on the show. We love y'all. But if we calling a spade, yeah, Eve don't need that. Why does Eve need to do that? And not saying that, Erykah had to do it for whatever. She probably just doing it just because that's some cool shit to do. But I just think that, for real, I just think that Eve is on a different level. She even markets herself differently. When's the last time you even associated Eve with music outside of, I think the BET Freestyle or some shit that she did a few years ago where she was in it or something like that? You don't associate her with music with that anymore.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I associate her with like Page Six and like US Weekly and People Mag. Like that's why I associate her with. She's on a different level.
They just put out there, it looks like on YouTube right now under her account, it says Eve May 1st, 2020, like a demo thing as well. That just shows you that you don't, and I think the numbers didn't even outdo her previous project. Like it didn't even outdo Scorpion. So yeah, like no one's really, like I feel like if she wants to do music, it's just like one of those things that is just for fun. Like it's not her main source of income. Like she's on that level where she switched into the other entertainment style. The same way that we were starting to see people like Aaliyah transition to that point. Eve transitioned away from music and into that point. And she's at a point now where it's like if she wants to put out music, she can, but she doesn't have to.
Yeah, I understand what you guys are saying, but you're saying she married Maximus, right? Because Eve, let me be honest with you, Eve was the only female rapper's album I have ever actually went out and bought. Ever.
You didn't purchase Queen Latifah?
Queen Latifah was my girl, but no, I did not. I gotta be honest. I bought an Eve. I was an Eve fan. I was a huge Rough Riders First Lady.
Foxy Brown.
Wait, which one did you buy
Little
though? Did you buy Rough Riders Let There Be Eve, Rough Riders First Lady, or did you get Scorpion?
First Lady.
Okay. Oh yeah.
For First Lady.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that.
But
that's a first female artist copy thing, or just
no rapper. rapper, because I bought
Rapper?
Lauryn Hill's
Oh, okay.
album, Erykah Badu's albums. I have like
Oh,
the
okay.
female rapper is Eve.
Yeah.
But to say that Eve stopped music because she linked up with Maximus. You know, she fell in love. She did the whole wife thing, and Maximus was secure enough to like, yo, you don't have to do that. Granted, Eve did have her own show, she had her own sitcom.
She's doing movies.
But so was Erykah. Erykah was in Eve's Bayou, right?
I'm not saying that Erykah wasn't.
No, she was in Beloved. She was in Beloved.
She was in Beloved. Yeah, she was in Beloved.
She was in Beloved. All right, so Erykah was kind of on that same thing, but Erykah wanted to keep doing neo soul. She didn't get married to the DOC. She didn't get married to Andre 3000. She didn't get married to Jay Electronica, although they all fell in love with her, including Common. She is hip hop's Medusa. But to say that Eve had, had a better career, is that a better career?
No, I'm not saying she had a better career. I'm just saying trajectory wise, I don't think that if let's say if Eve shows up to that video shoot, I don't think it makes any never mind of where she's at today, is what I'm saying. Regardless, what I'm saying is Eve literally after Rough Riders started to kind of implode a little bit, she went left and stayed left and went and got the bag, the mainstream bag, the bag that everyone goes to get.
Dr. Dre, after Aftermath, that's when she did the whole sitcom thing. I mean, I just think, I don't know, man. I think Erykah, I got it. Trajectory-wise, I guess I would have to give it to you, but I think in my head, I'm kind of thinking like Erykah is more impactful.
Now there you go. There you go. Now that's the difference. Now, when we talking about impact, oh yeah, I honestly think that this Verzuz is probably going to do bigger and better than Babyface and Teddy. And that was them doing it 2 times. They did it the first time, didn't work. That they had 500,000 in. Then the second time they did it and it had well over a million views in that shit. Even with all of that, I'm almost certain that this Erykah Badu, they're gonna crash the net. They're gonna crash the net.
They'll do around 300, 400,000.
And don't let them figure out a way to get Brandy and Monica to do Verzuz. Oh my God.
Oh, yo.
Listen, don't let them figure that out. Don't let them figure that out.
Yo, what if their challenge was called That Verzuz Is Mine?
Yo, listen, that's fire.
Yo, sign me up, man. This is what I do.
Swiss, we just put the shit together for you guys. Swiss, Tim, baby, darling, listen, put it together. Brandy and Monica, that needs to happen. I've been dying to know who the boy belongs to. Is it hers? Is it Monica? I need to know. Who owns this guy? That's what I need to know.
Who owns this guy?
Who owns this individual? Who owns this man?
Listen, they both been going on talking about the boy is mine. Now let's settle it on Verzuz.
The Verzuz is mine. Yo, it's crazy.
I think Brandy would have had that one. Monica got hits, but Brandy might take that one.
I think Brandy's taking that. Brandy's taking it. Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Monica got hits. Bring it up.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, bring it up. Hold on. I'm not gonna be hasty. Monica has hits.
She does.
Monica has hits.
Monica has hits.
Oh yeah, she got So Gone.
Yeah, Monica has hit records. Let's not be.
Brandy.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Listen, Brandy made Aphrodisiac, one of my favorite albums. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm never saying nothing bad about Brandy.
Wait a second. Hold up. She has a song. She released a song. Brandy got a new song called Baby Mama featuring Chance the Rapper. Wait,
what?
Yes, it came out May 1st. AKA like recently. Yes. I literally just look. I just popped it up. I popped it up on Spotify and it says latest release May 1st, 2020, Baby Mama. And I clicked it and it's featuring Chance the Rapper. That's the problem this quarantine. People are releasing music and I have no idea that they're releasing anything.
Yeah, I'm literally taken back by that. I'm like, wait, I didn't know she released.
Is Drake Day?
It was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, she dropped it. 2 days ago, Brandy dropped a song called Baby Mama, and Drake annihilated the entire music industry with his freaking.
May 1st, 2020 is Drake Day.
Yo, when you put it like that and say Drake annihilated the entire industry, that's pretty funny.
The only thing that the only thing that withstood it was the announcement of Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. That was the only thing that withstood, because that was on May 1st.
Yeah, man. Damn, that's crazy. That's nuts. That's really, really nuts. I don't know, man. What else are y'all expecting from it? The one thing I'm hoping, and I hope this, because I know I'm starting to figure out that it's a theme.
Yeah.
With Verzuz, is that when these artists come in and do them, or producers do them, they often will play like reference records that no one has ever heard. Like, remember when Dream played Magna Carta, and we found out that he was the original reference, not Justin. I'm hoping that we have a moment like that with Jill and Erykah Badu. I'm dying to hear just some either unreleased music or just music that maybe we've heard and just in a different way, meaning like there's a different version of it. I want to hear some unreleased shit.
Watch, we're gonna do a Verzuz with them too, and they're not gonna release music. This is gonna be a poetry session.
I know they're gonna be talking about what incense they're burning. It's gonna be mad euphoric. I don't know. Now here's my thing though. Do you guys think it's gonna be competitive? Do you think it's gonna be competitive, or do you think it's gonna be one of those? Do you think it's gonna be kind of like where, with Preem and RZA, like Preem and RZA, which again was interesting. They both were like uplifting each other, and I didn't even know that RZA and Preem had that kind of connection. Like the way RZA was talking to Preem, you could see like he was like,
yeah.
Yo, I respect you. Do you think? Who out of those two women do you think will have more respect for each other? Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Jill,
and not pitting them against each other. Do you think Jill is like, yo, do you think she'll be the one that's like, yo, I had like you're one of the people you're inspired by? Or do you think Erykah's gonna be like, oh no, you're the woman you know what I mean? Who do you think? How do you think it's gonna go?
Jill's definitely tipping the hat to Erykah. Erykah kicked in the door for a whole neo soul is because of her. Neo soul is because of her. They had to make a new genre of music because of Erykah. She influenced not only Jill Scott, Music Soul Child, Bilal, Guapole from out of Oakland.
I may be rolling with you. I may be rolling with you. As you said that, and I really like ran down the list. That is actually, I may be rolling with your little hot take here. Wait, let me think about this. Hold on. Think of
everybody who came after Erykah and that whole backpack crew.
Dave Hollister.
I think Erykah's going to pay back too. Because there's
respect.
Yeah. Sure. Of course Jill is, but I think Erykah too, because Erykah wouldn't do it if that wasn't the case. And also Erykah's very much about high energy and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Let's not get it twisted. Miss Badu, Miss Wright kicked in the door for everybody to come in with the backpacks and incense.
Listen, I mean, there's a few people that helped to kick in the door in various different ways. She did, Salt and Peppa did. Lauryn Hill did. There's several that really helped pave the way for women artists in general.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah. That list could go on. I think I'm rolling with you, Nas. I think if you're talking about neo soul or just soul, as far as like this generation goes, you now have Mount Rushmore with Erykah and Jill on the stream. I think this shit is going to be amazing.
Do you think
I'm glued.
Do you think that Jill Scott is going to
don't say it. Don't you say it. Don't you say it.
The mic. You think that she's gonna do that thing with the mic during this?
No.
You think that she's gonna do that thing with the mic while Erykah Badu lights up was it a Badussy incense?
Yeah.
Listen, let me be clear.
You think about get on that level? Especially with certain songs, they're gonna just light it up and just handle the mic.
I think if this was a club in Brooklyn with limited seating, that show would be crazy. But because it's on Instagram Live, they're gonna dial it back. But if you talking about a hole in the wall in Brooklyn and it's Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, and a bunch of weed and incense,
the fire alarms go off. Fire alarms go off. Yeah, fire alarms go off. And if I'm gonna be your Huckleberry right now, Erin, Yeah, if Jill pulls that card out, yeah, that whole she wins. She don't need to play a record. She wins. She wins. That chat will go bonkers.
How do you
bonkers?
win?
Especially if she start performing it. It's like, what do you do? Erykah just gonna have to spray her perfume and just hope it resonates in. Like, that's a tough act to follow, man.
That's cheating because Erykah's not gonna do that. She's not gonna.
What
do
you mean?
that.
Erykah walked down the street naked in window seat. What are you talking about?
She ran. She ran.
Oh my gosh, walked. She was naked.
For that. She got mad trouble for that.
Now Erykah will find a way to play into it. She'd be like, "Oh, look at this. This is the universe talking. Let's get into this."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This is going to be the universe battle right now. This is going to be a big energy battle. That's what this is going to be, full with magic.
Also, I'm excited for this because this is not necessarily like it's not just a battle, but I think it's a woman empowerment one. I feel like it's going to be. Because Jill Scott just does whatever she wants to do, whether she wants to play with the mic in a way that's very sexual, or if Erykah Badu wants to. I feel like these are two women that when we talk about just being in tune with yourself, being in tune as a woman with your body and expressing that in the way that you want to and not letting someone suppress those feelings and energy. That is some next level shit energy that I feel like if this could represent with this Verzuz.
And I forgot to mention too, two other people that came behind it: Angie Stone and Macy Gray.
No. Hold on. Did Macy come after Erykah Badu?
Yes.
I thought Macy came before or around the same time. No, didn't Macy come out around 1998? I want to say, or 96. Am I tripping?
She was active 99 on How Life Is.
And
but
when
she
did
started. She started, so Macy Gray started around, Atlantic Records signed her. So she started recording her debut record, and I think that was around, 99, I think was around the time as Macy
Erykah
Gray.
had already been in the game for 5 years. She'd been in since 94.
She came in 93, 94, right? Erykah did?
Well, let me check. Her debut album for Erykah Badu was early 1997.
Yeah, but she's been active since 94.
She's been active since 94 though.
Yeah.
I mean, active. I mean, I think Macy Gray was active since 95.
And if you want to put really
that's kind of around the same time, Nas.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I could have sworn they came out around the same time.
Because it said that Macy Gray has been active in terms of music. She's been active since 1995.
Yeah.
And if Erykah's 1994, that's kind of along the similar lines. I mean, their debut projects weren't that far off. So Macy Gray, that one's a little bit of a gray area. I think she's a little bit of a gray area just because of how early they both started. They both pretty much started their careers around, I guess, maybe around the same time.
Yeah, if we're putting them against each other, I don't really think that's fair. Like, Erykah gets Macy out of here.
Yeah,
clear as day. Even with the training day role, not selling me on it. I'm cool.
Oh my gosh,
Let me see that warrant.
Let's see that warrant.
Yeah, let me see that warrant.
All right. Well, sorry, second to you. Go, Nas.
I was gonna say one last thing. If Ladybug from Diggable Planets, you know that song, I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that.
Oof.
Yeah, Ladybug is kind of, if you want to get technical, but that's going deep and like really.
That's deep though. That's deep. I
just want to put that out there, man.
Yeah.
But go ahead, E. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say we have a few minutes left, and I want to kind of get into my nerd moment because I get really frustrated with just all of these ridiculously long download times, and especially for Call of Duty, and it just ends up like not even working. And The Last of Us 2, it got delayed, but we had information in terms of when it's coming out. And apparently the download for Last of Us 2, it leaked, and information leaked, and it's going to be 100 gigabytes. For a freaking game. I had to buy an external hard drive to prepare for this. I feel like it's like video game companies and publishers don't know like the stuff that they used to do when it wasn't quarantine, like they got to figure something out because ain't nobody, not everyone can be buying these external hard drives right now.
Yeah, but my other thing is, at what point do we start to like look at these companies and say, "Hey, fam, you're taking up 100 gigs of space on a system. Like that's a lot. Is there a way we can scale this back? Like, can we utilize the cloud maybe? Like, why is it that I have to take up 100 gigs? Now, mind you, let me be very clear with you. I'm 100% going to take up 100 gigs because it's The Last of Us. And if you've played The Last of Us, you'll understand exactly why I'm taking up 100 gigs. That is one of my favorite games. I love survival games. Anything apocalyptic, I am in. But damn, 100 gigs, fam?
That's wild.
Like, that's insane,
wild.
yo.
And it said at least 100 gigs. It could be more than 100 gigabytes. We don't know. Like, I'm just like, oh my, I just got my external hard drive. I'm ready. I'm not, like, Call of Duty has trained me in advance because they did this crazy download. And for what? For what? The multiplayer doesn't even work. You can't even get in a match.
Tell them why you mad, E. Yeah. Tell them why you mad.
I'm mad, man,
for the
because
past,
the thing that we've
been trying to rock.
I paid for Call of Duty and it's not working. And the one thing that's working for freaking Call of Duty is it's free battle royale. Like, get your ish together, man. I'm tired of sitting in these servers and I can't play. I literally was sitting there freaking listening to music while I'm trying to get in, and I had to quit because I couldn't get in. Like, bro, get it together. Get it together. But don't do crunch time with your employees, please. Don't do crunch time.
I'm saving my pennies. Yeah, no, the people already know my issue with the disc.
You need to go buy another console. What is wrong with you, bro? What are you doing, dude? You could do Xbox Game Pass, which is fire. I don't know why you're not utilizing that.
So I'm saving my little punk ass pennies.
What are you talking about? Nas, just go get yourself Xbox Game Pass. It is not that expensive. Yeah. You are just weird. You're still on CD disc. What's wrong with you?
Dude, a lot of judgment.
Get your life together.
A lot of judgment.
I'm judging you. This is the one time I'm judging you. I'm judgment-free zone. Any place else, I am judging you. Go get you finally out the car. You in a room. Go get you a PlayStation. Go get you some cloud and jump on and be adults with us and let's go kill people on the game.
Yeah, Nas. Come on, Nas. You gotta come game with us. We're having all these gaming sessions. Go get your Xbox Game Pass. Get your life together. You're already on Discord. How are you gonna be on Discord but you don't know how to download a video game on Xbox?
Yeah, I understand.
Listen. Yeah, right now you guys are backing me in the corner.
Yes, son. Yes, son.
Daddy doesn't like to be backed in the corner.
I'm in your space. I'm looking at you. Yes, you.
Daddy doesn't like to be backed in the corner.
Well, you're going to get backed in the corner because we're getting involved in more gaming stuff as a unit. We need to roll out as a unit. How you not out here? How you not out here joining us like pop out in the Call of Duty world?
Listen,
like, come
man,
on, son.
We in these streets. We in these streets communicating. We doing everything. We move as a unit.
Wait, hold on. Did he just name a gun based off of the sound that I use? Is this like some specialty like gift you have?
No, you didn't.
Did you guys catch that?
But mine went pow pow pow. That's a 22. Never heard that song?
Wait, could you?
But you just said
that's a 22. That's a 22.
No. But you didn't say the pop. You just said, "Oh yeah, that's a 22."
Yeah, because you said pow pow pow. That's a 22. I was on. My wife's been on TikTok a lot, so.
So Nas, wait a second. Whoa. Nas, you're on TikTok? Do you have a TikTok?
No, I'm not. She is.
Nas is on TikTok? You're on TikTok?
Nas is good TikTok.
I'm not. Yeah, y'all do.
Yo. I ain't gonna lie. I created a TikTok video, and I didn't get no views, and I'm gonna delete my TikTok. I felt away. I don't understand it. Even though it is funny, it's funny as hell. It's funny as hell though. Like some of the videos I've seen are really, really, really funny. But I feel like with TikTok, at least for me, I gotta be in the mood for it.
Yeah, I've been watching my wife trying to moonwalk. It's terrible.
No, you're supposed to support her. You're supposed to
support her. Nah, man, her moonwalk is trash.
Wait, actually, I'm not laughing. Your wife follows me. I don't want no problem. I don't think that's funny, Nas. I don't talk about her like that. I don't think that's funny. Nope. I don't think it's funny. Nope. Won't get me in trouble. Nope.
You know what? On that note, let's just end the show. I'm not trying to get sniped by Nas's wife because he's out here saying her moonwalk is trash.
Nope. She'll pop right on up and put the eyes or something. I don't want no problems. You handle all of that on your own, kind sir.
I'm with it.
Stupid.
Of course. Oh man. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. As always, listen, be kind, be well. And subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification button to be notified on our latest and the greatest episodes, as well as the Discord. As we said in the beginning of this episode, please, guys, for those guys that are still in the GroupMe chat, as much as we loved it and it's been blissful in there, we're leveling up, people. We're going to the next level. So please make sure to join our Discord. There's music sections, there's gaming sections, there's culture sections. There's just a section called where we just kicking it. Like, come in there, let's have some fun. And let's connect. Also, be sure to subscribe and stay in tune to our newsletter. A lot of new events coming out for us. A lot of new streams that we're going to be putting together. So, yeah, that's it. As always, I'm Brandon Killabh Hall.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon.
I'm Jupiter's nephew, Regular Nas. I want to know, real quick, hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. I want to know your starting five for Neo Soul. And I want to know what you think about Rick and Morty. And the episode is coming out tonight.
Oh, listen.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Rick and Morty. I'm all for it.
Oh, and
I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty.
I'm there, man. Hit me up on Twitter, man. Let's talk about it.
Listen, all I'll say is I'll be very candid. Yeah, at @regular_Nas. There's only and I know he says that it's only him. I assure you, it's only him. There's no other regular Nas. It's him. I don't know why he says the only, but whatever. So that's it.
We out.
Peace.